How's it going, everybody? Victor Freak here, and for all you Pokemon fans out there, we got big news. I'm talking big, huge, enormous, gigantic news. Okay, so last time we actually found out, or we were shown that, we found a new Pokemon. That was 2 years ago. 2 years! And I'm not talking Mega Evolutions or forms because we got enough of those already. I'm talking absolutely new Pokemon. It's been 2 years already. And last week, or for me it was only a few days ago, but for when this video goes on, it would have been last week. Last week, a new Pokemon was discovered in a Corocoro leak. So we were finally given information about the next Pokemon movie. We already knew a little about that, the whole Volcanion thing. Ash kind of gets stuck to Volcanion for whatever reason. Okay? But we were leaked. Cerebi.net had the images for the next Corocoro issue, and on the front cover, it showed this little circle with a shadow of a Pokemon that kind of looked like, I don't know, like a Leavanny kind of? It kind of looks like a Leavanny. That's what we thought. But we were given a name. It wasn't a Leavanny. It's a Pokemon called Magearna. So, then we were all speculating, like, whoa, is this a new Mega Evolution? Well, it can't be. It has a totally different name. It doesn't even have the word Mega in front of it. So then, the same day the front cover was leaked, we got another leak from inside the Corocoro, and it showed a Pokemon never seen before. And so here, this is the image. This is Magearna. And if you're wondering, so already a lot of people have made videos on this. I mean, freaking hell. On the first day we even found out about Magearna, there was already fan art of it, of Magearna, on the internet. The day it was announced. Like, whoa, how fast are you people? And obviously a bunch of YouTubers made videos about it. And I'm just gonna say it now, some people get the pronunciation of this wrong. It's not Magearna. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with mages, magic. That's what a lot of people think. No, it's Magearna. The reason I say this is because, well, the Japanese name, it doesn't say Magi, it is Magi, Magearna. So, if you're wondering, spread this word. It's not Magearna, it's Magearna. So, we're gonna draw Magearna. Originally, I was gonna do something a little different by drawing Trainer Red. But, since the first time I found out about this leak, it was the first, but I found out about this Pokemon the first day it was leaked, by the way. So, as soon as I saw this, I was like, whoa, I gotta draw this. And I still can't believe how many people have already made fan art of it. I mean, seriously, such a Magearna on the internet, boom. All this fan art, already. How the hell do you do this? So, I'ma do it. I'ma do it too. We're gonna draw Magearna this episode. So, here are the things you'll need. We're doing this with pencils, color pencils. So, we have a pencil. Whoops, kinda put a dot on there by accident. So, we got a pencil, lead pencil, eraser, and outliner. As the usual. Okay, here are the color pencils that you'll need. Quite a few, actually. So, you'll need... Okay, let's start off with the basics. You'll need a black. You'll need a gray. And also a this will be pretty useful. A somewhat bluish gray, so like a gray with a bluish tint, kinda, just very, very lightly blue gray color. And then we got teal. If you didn't know, is the color that you have in between green and blue. So this is a light teal, so it's pretty bright. So we also have a dark blue, a light pink. Now I don't have a strong pink color, but I have what's pretty close. It's a purple, and if I draw lightly with it, it's the color that we want, so that's fine. So if you have a dark, like a strong pink, that's what you want. If not, just draw lightly with a purple. It should come out pretty similar. Then we have a red, and a orangey yellow, and a light yellow. Alright, so that's everything that you'll need. So we'll start off. Oh, and I'm just gonna say, I know my last drawing tutorial, how to draw Volcanion, it was a little long. Yeah, my very first episode to exceed over an hour. And the reason for that, I didn't actually think that it would reach an hour, but I guess it was just because I was speaking a little too much. So I just wanna, when I'm drawing, I'm just gonna explain more and then just draw, so I don't have to explain, draw, explain, draw, explain. I'll just explain, then draw all the way. So that's my plan. Alright, so let's do this. And while we're at it, why not talk a little bit about Magearna? So, first we're just gonna do this shape. So, Magearna is, it kind of looks like a Diancie. Kind of like a fusion of Diancie and a Clink, I'd say. So, Diancie, I mean not Diancie, Magearna's body is pretty small, actually. It's very small. So it's kind of like 3 circles. Magearna's head, which is fairly large. There's a body smaller than the head, and then there's a really big base, which is just a big circle, a big sphere. So with the head also, there are like gears around it. There's a gear around the head, and then there's big ears. So also the base, the bottom, the very bottom sphere is kind of like a dress. There are feet coming out of it. So we'll start with the head. So the head would be, I'd say, yeah, so we want to go like this. Alright, and the body is smaller. Much smaller. About this, I'd say. Yeah, it seems about right. And then the base, the body, is huge. Okay. So, I think I might have drawn the head a little high. I'm just gonna put in the ears now to make sure that I won't need to move everything later if it's a little high, but it should be good. Also, so let's talk a little bit about Magearna. So, Magearna, by the looks of it, looks like a fairy steel type of anything. Yeah. And apparently in the movie, the Volcanion movie, the next Pokemon movie, Volcanion is searching for Magearna, because apparently it is the only one that knows this secret that we know nothing about. So far, at least. That's really all we know about the movie. Volcanion falls out of the sky, Ash kinda is stuck to it for whatever reason, and they look for Magearna, apparently. It's a pretty weird plot, if you ask me. But, hey, why the hell not? I'm gonna redo the left ear again. It's a little too low. That's good. Now we're gonna draw the base body, the bottom. No, it's actually not the base, it's just the biggest part. So, this is huge. I'm talking big sphere. And make it kinda lean a little bit this way. So, Magearna, by the looks of it, floats. It's kind of obvious, it's pretty obvious, by the way. So if we look at the picture, so obviously Magearna looks like it's floating, and also we already have a poster for the next Pokemon movie, clearly showing Magearna floating in the air. Quite similarly to Diancie. This Pokemon has a lot of similarities to Diancie. So obviously the big red eyes, the big base kinda, yeah, that's pretty similar. And I guess just the shape and the stance it has, it's pretty similar to Diancie. Alright, so I'll just put some lines to show which way Magearna is facing. So Magearna is facing straight towards us, so it's completely straight. But the body on the other side, on the other hand, is facing towards the right. Like this. And is facing a little higher. Alright, so now we'll add in the arms. So the arms have another sphere. The shoulder has a sphere, and then this is where the arm comes out of. Like so. And the arm is pretty thick actually. Kind of like this. So the legs, I'd say, would actually, so the left leg, the leg that's left to us, would be around here actually. And the right leg to us will be like this. Alright, that seems about right. The left leg should actually be leaning a little. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this, and now we can actually start drawing the features. So, I'd say we should start off with, let's start off with the head. So with the head, there are the gears. That is very important. So the gears are pretty much go around her head. So there's one. It's actually pretty big. This seems right though, yeah. So that's one. And then we'll just draw a circle like this, which is where the gears will be. But as it goes lower, the head kind of shows a little more, like this. Okay, so that's one. And then there's, on each side other than the top one, there were 3 other gears, or little nubs coming out. So then there's one here. One in the middle. here. And we'll do the same on the other side. Also, with the body, I actually made a little bit of a mistake. The body is actually lower than the head, so it's under the head actually, and I mean down here. So that was a little mistake I made, but it's all fine. And we'll put a little neck here, and we'll do the shoulder spheres again, and same on the other side here. Okay, so with the gears again, rub out the line, the line where the head is, where the gears are. Hold on a second, is that right? Yeah, that's right. So just rub these out. Okay. And then draw another circle. This is where the face will be, inside of this circle. Also down here, this is where the gear ends actually. Just here. Alright, also I think we want to draw the lines here as well, so this one is also facing forwards, kind of like this one, the base. So just do that. Okay, so back to the head. We'll go back to the gears now actually. So with the gears, I'm just gonna draw darker so you can see a little better. Alright, so with this one, we want to put a bit of perspective into the gears. Perspective, so we want to make it 3D. So just add the, so we can see the top of the gears like this. So we just add these in. I think we'll leave the face for a little later. Let's do the ears now. So with the ears, just do the shape. This is the exact same shape as what I did before, so just outline this. Give it a little more visibility. And then we're gonna put another line through the top, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it with the ears. Now let's do the arm, because the arm is covering it's covering everything around it that's touching it, and it's not getting covered by anything. So we'll do that. So just do the circle, and it's gonna go down, and we're just gonna make this part a little thicker, and just do this shape that we did before, and we're just gonna put a little I think those are the hands, just this little arc here. And now let's do the body here. So with the body, the neck comes down and basically it's just another sphere. This Pokemon has a lot of spheres on its body. So just draw a sphere, and inside it there'll be a circle in the middle with a line through it, and it has a Pokeball-like pattern on it. I'm just going to tell you that now. Okay, so that's it with the little body there. Now, we'll do the base body. So with the base, it's just a big circle. Make the bottom look like a dress, so there's kind of like a hole here, like just like this. So this part is a hole pretty much, and the feet are coming out from inside it. Kind of made that shape wrong, but you know what I mean. So I'll just do that, and here in the middle there's like there's a circle, and yeah, it's just a circle with a ring around it, except the top and the bottom is kind of cut out, if you know what I mean. And there are these patterns, wavy patterns on two on both of the sides. There are two on both sides, and it's kind of like another Pokeball kind of shape, because there's a circle in the middle, and there's a line, another line that goes through the middle of the body, again kind of making this Pokeball shape. And also there are these lines coming from the top of the body and down to the circle. Okay, that's it with the body. So now I'll just do the arm, and then I'll get to doing the face. I'll do the arm behind here. So now we can do the face. So with the face of Magearna, it's kind of like the answer. You got really big red eyes, like this, and and around the eye there's like a yellow ring around it, very thin, and from the top of the ring there are these two lines coming out of it, like this. And they actually go over the head to overlap the gears a little, or the gear, because there's only one. Okay, so I'll do that. Yeah, so I'll just do this first and I'll tell you what to do next after. And with the nose and mouth, it's kind of just like this little oval, like this. That's the nose, and the mouth as well, pretty much the same shape. There we go. And there's this little thing, there's this little circle kind of shape at the top of her head, like this, and there's a circle inside of it, like this. And with the eyes, the pupils, just another circle. And inside it there's this cross, kind of like Xenius is, except it's not the lines aren't diagonal. But the cross will be white when we color it in, except we won't color it in because it's white. So yeah, that's it with the pencil. So yep, that's it with the pencil, and then we'll get going with the outliner. So I'm just gonna fix up this mouth a little, make it a little more of a circle. Alright. So get your outliner. So we're gonna outline everything but two things. We're outlining everything except for the line inside. Actually, no, we're outlining that too. We're outlining everything but the cross in the eyes. Everything but the crosses. Alright. Okay, that's it with that. So, I'm just gonna let this dry a little, and then we're gonna rub out all the pencil, everything there, and then we're gonna start coloring in. So, I suggest if you are drawing as well, that you leave your drawing for a while to let the outliner dry a little, because if it's still wet when you're rubbing out, and you go over the outliner, sometimes it smudges, so you don't want that happening. I mean, you can use if you wanted whiteout, but drawing over whiteout in color pencil, it's not easy and it's not going to turn out very well. So just let it dry a little, and then we'll come back to it later. Okay, so I let the outliner dry for about 2 minutes. So once it's all dried up, then just get your eraser, rubber, whatever you like to call it, just rub out everything that is on the screen. I mean, not the screen, the paper. So rub everything out, rub every thing in pencil out. And obviously, the outliner should stay when you rub over it. So just rub everything out. Okay, I just finished the rubbing out. And now we can start coloring in. So, most of Magearna is grey. A very grey, silvery body. And so, we're gonna do that last. Yeah, we'll do that last. So first, let's start off with the let's start off with the yellow. We'll start off with yellows. So the reason why I have 2 different yellows is because with the front of these, so we're gonna be coloring in these few parts, and also around the eyes here, and the line on top of the ears. So we're just gonna be doing those in yellow. So the reason why I have 2 colors is because, so on top of here, the face of this, I don't really know what you call these, but you know, half rings, I guess. It's much lighter there, and the sides are darker, which is why we're using a little more orangey yellow. And with here, this side is lighter than this side, so it's slowly going to get darker on this side by using this color, the orangey ones. And we'll do the same for here. When it's closer to the head, it's darker. So we're going to do a bit of blending this episode. So, also with the light yellow, we're just gonna fill in this little diamond shape there. And that's it with the yellow. Alright, that's it with the yellow. And so now let's move on to the teal, which will be inside this area of the body. So just here and here. Okay, and now we'll do the pink and the red. As in pink, I mean I'll be using the purpley color, just very lightly. So the pink will be on the right and the blue, whoops, not the red, I mean the blue will be on the left side, on inside the circle. So just here. Okay, and now let's see, we're gonna do the gray last, so let's do the eyes now. So first we'll do the eyes, so that's here. We're using the red here and here, not inside here though, that's gonna be pink. Okay, and now the pink. So when we do the pink, we want to leave a white cross inside, so you have to draw really carefully to make sure that you left a cross. So just keep that in mind. So yes, I did put a little bit of purple in the pink areas, because if I didn't, I could barely see the cross, because this pink is very, very light. Okay, so now what should we do? We'll do, we're not gonna do the gray. Actually, there's 3 types of gray technically in this drawing. But out of the 3 grays that we have, the most used is the light gray. There's also the bluish gray, which is used a little less, and obviously the black, which is rarely used. So with the black, yeah, so we'll take the black, and we're gonna do, don't make it totally black, draw pretty lightly, so on this line and here and inside the dress thing. And I just noticed that I didn't completely finish drawing that. Okay, so inside the dress and the line here, and don't draw too heavily, don't press too hard. You want to make it slightly lighter, and it is a little lighter towards the middle, and it slowly gets darker as you go out. Okay, and now we're gonna use the bluish gray to color in this area. And with this area, there are some lighter areas. The middle part is darker, and there are 2 patches here, here, and here that are slightly lighter. So there's gonna be quite a lot of shading in this actually, and a lot of blending and like getting lighter to darker, so we're going to be doing that. Okay, so that's it with the grayish blue. So now we're gonna be using the gray, just the gray. No black, just gray. So, there are going to be some darker areas. Some places are gonna be lighter than others. And we're just gonna be pressing lightly or harder depending on where we're drawing. Only using this gray. So, this side of the body is much lighter, and again over here it actually gets darker, even though it's lighter here. Still gets darker over there. Actually, I'm just gonna fix this up a little. I'm gonna make this a little darker. There we go. So this area is darker and this area is lighter, and obviously we're gonna be doing some shading where there are shadows because it's underneath a certain body part. And so yeah, a lot of it is just gray. Also, this circle area is lighter than the rest, so we're just going to be pressing a little lighter there. And the gear is also slightly lighter than the face. Oh, I just remembered. We didn't do the mouth. We didn't color in the mouth, so that's the red. Just color in that. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so, like I was saying, it's darker on the face, slightly darker on the face than the gears, and there is a much stronger shadow underneath the top, on the top part of the ears. So that's pretty dark compared to the bottom of the ears. And so yeah, that looks like everything. So this should be the last color, and then we should be done. Okay, that's it. Magearna is complete. So, please leave a like if you enjoyed this drawing tutorial, and if you followed along and drew your own Magearna while watching this video, tell me how your drawing came out. Is it good? Did you like it? Please subscribe to keep up to date with my future content. I will have more drawing tutorials coming up for you, as well as new episodes of my Pokemon Y2 Randomizer Nuzlocke. Next drawing tutorial should be Trainer Red. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.